Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Today I'm going to talk about epigenetics, and this video will be an introduction of epigenetics. We all used to think that our aging process and disease susceptibility depends on our genetics, and these changes done by genes cannot be controlled. Of course, we can't change our genes codes, but we can change its functions. Our DNA store works like a cooking book with all types of meals available for use, but we choose to take a specific recipe and ignore the other. How? It's just by choosing a healthy lifestyle, starting from eating too much greens, healthy eating, exercise, and thinking positively. Also, we have to avoid pollution, smoking, and drugs. The effect of these choices on the functions of our genes will be inherited and affecting our generations. Aside from the genome, that is a genetic code encrypted with the DNA sequence, our cells also contain what's called the epigenome. Epi means above. So this epigenome, or the second code, or the superior mechanism that controls the expression of the first code, which is our DNA sequence. So epigenetics is the study of biological factors that switch our genes on or off. These epigenetic factors set a genetic memory that will be transmitted by cell divisions with genes into our generations. However, unlike genetic changes, epigenetic changes are reversible and do not change your DNA sequence, but they can change how your body reads a DNA sequence. Although all cells in an organism contain the same genetic information, not all genes are expressed simultaneously by all cell types. Epigenetic mechanisms mediate diversified gene expression profiles in a variety of cells and tissues in multicellular organisms. As an example of the effect of epigenetics, we can see the discrepancy between diseases affecting each of monozygotic identical twins with the same inherited genes. However, their difference in disease affection is the result of these epigenetic factors. Another nice example for the epigenetic power is the study done on the viable yellow agouti mouse model. This mouse, which has agouti gene, that's why it's called agouti mouse, is obese, flabby, and has yellow fur, and dies early because of diabetes, cardiovascular diseases, and cancers. When this female mouse with agouti gene was fed on green leafy vegetables, it gave birth to brown, slim, healthy mouse that lives much longer. They found also in rats with early maternal nursing and licking and the grooming of offspring, the adult rat has less adrenal stimulation to stress and develop better stress behaviors than those with the same genes who were deprived from this care. So this proves again the epigenetic changes are transmitted to generations. Patterns of epigenetic modification vary between individuals and also between different tissues within an individual and even in different cells within a tissue. When an epigenetic mark is mitotically stable, all the cells that come from that initial cell will have the same epigenome. And the effects that occur early in life, like an environmental signal, could modify a cell's epigenetic marks that then would be mitotically stable and appear later in the development in the tissues, and the cells resides in these tissues. Several lifestyle factors were found to affect our epigenetics, which include diet, obesity, physical activity, tobacco smoking, alcohol consumption, environmental pollution, psychological stress, and even working on night shifts. Epigenetic alterations occurring during the prenatal period are highly vulnerable due to the rapid formation and development of the fetus epigenetic makeup. Certain substances such as cigarette smoke, alcohol, and specific minerals have been observed to trigger epigenetic modifications in utero. Nutritional epigenetics is the study of nutrition effects on gene expression, not the energy production and classic metabolism. Another expression is nutritional genomics or nutrigenomics, which is the study of the bidirectional interaction between genes and diet. And as I said before, prenatal and also early postnatal life periods are considered critical for the impact of food on adult onset diseases, example diabetes and heart diseases. So both severe food deprivation in developing countries or excess fat intake in the developed westernized world will negatively affect health. Those diets predispose individuals to cardiovascular diseases, diabetes, and other diseases which dramatically affect the people's lifespan and well-being. Traditionally, the effect of diet on the human body has been examined through the detection of physiological alterations occurring at the organ level, such as the development of fatty liver, atheromatous plaques, and heart failures. Additional observations have also been made at the organismal level with a focus on conditions like obesity. Here is a nice paper about the relation between nutrition and cognitive functions and epigenetic mechanisms. This paper was published in Neuroscience in July 2021. The title is Nutrition and Cognition Across the Lifetime, an Overview on Epigenetic Mechanisms. Lastly, I hope that you have enjoyed this short video introduction of epigenetics, and I'm reminding you again to subscribe to the channel and activating the alarming bell to get updated by any new video, and thank you.